The LEGO Star Wars UCS N-1 Starfighter along with the Darksaber GWP have both finally been revealed, both releasing on May 1st, and we'll start off with the Naboo Starfighter first, obviously. Set number 75442 with 1,809 pieces and a retail price of $250. Yes, this set got a $10 price increase out of nowhere. The original rumor said $240, but now it's just magically $250. That's LEGO in 2026 for you. But price aside, I'll talk about that more when I actually get the set and review it. My feelings towards this set are kind of all over the place, but I do have to say the model itself is looking a lot better than I was expecting it to. And the first thing to point out is that yes, there are chrome pieces in this set, a few of them at least, but they're not the OG chrome pieces, they're the monochrome pieces or kind of drum lacquer chrome, whatever you want to call them. I'm pretty sure the official name from LEGO is called Silver Ink. Basically just the silver pieces that appeared in sets like the buildable C-3PO from 2024 if you own that one, which is exactly what I was expecting. Ever since this set became a rumor, people were wondering if it would have chrome pieces, and my first initial thought was always, yeah, it's probably going to have those silver kind of drum lacquer chrome pieces that they've used before. But now if you look at the build, they're definitely not everywhere, and quite frankly, I wish they were used more throughout. As you can see right here, it looks like those pieces are only on the tops of the front wings, and then also on the very front of the engines at the intake area. But other than that, I don't see them anywhere else on this build. I mean, maybe they're somewhere else, but based on these pictures, I can't really see it. So yeah, I definitely wish there were just more of them, especially towards the back half of the model, and especially considering the fact that this set is $250. Aside from the chrome pieces though, the detail and shaping looks really good. Honestly, a lot better than I was expecting. I mean, honestly, I just didn't have high expectations for this set. I don't know if it's because it's from The Mandalorian, and like everyone else, I just have Mandalorian fatigue at this point because 90% of the sets we're getting in 2026 are from this movie, and the source material and this ship itself are kind of just undesirable at this point. I mean, I don't know, I was just kind of annoyed that LEGO was even making this as a UCS set in the first place, but when I set my bias aside, like, the model itself objectively looks pretty dang good. They captured the detail and sort of rustic look of the engines very well, and then the back half just has incredible shaping, especially around the cockpit. As you can see, the sides of it have a nice curve right there from the wings back to the cockpit area, and as you can see here, it looks like they're actually making use of battle droid arms for some detail, which I just think is awesome. And then the back fin that sticks all the way out the middle looks really good too. As you can see in these lifestyle images here, it definitely gives the set a very sleek and kind of dynamic look, which again is just exceeding my expectations. I wasn't expecting to like the build this much. There are quite a few stickers though. You can see a lot of them in this picture right here. I mean, there's literally 4 in the back and then 3 over here on the right side, and then it looks like 4 more over here on the left side. That's a freaking lot of stickers for a UCS set that's $250. I really hope they actually look good in person and they're not discolored and take away from the look of the whole model. Another thing I noticed about it that I'm kind of concerned about is the shaping up here at the front around the cannons. As you can see here where it curves down, there's kind of a big lip, and if you look at pictures of the actual ship in Star Wars, that area is a lot smoother and kind of curves down more cleanly, and on this LEGO model here, that area kind of sticks out more jaggedly, I guess, and I just hope that in person that doesn't like stick out like a sore thumb. Here's some pictures of the cockpit, and I mean, it looks really good. I don't really have much to say about it. It's very compact and detailed. You got the control handles there along with the control panel that I really hope is printed, but it looks like it might be a sticker. Now this does look like it's to scale with a normal LEGO minifigure and not an oversized cockpit like on the UCS X-Wing for example, so this might be annoying for those of you that care about scaling where the build is over minifigure scale but the cockpit is minifigure scale, kind of like the problem a lot of people had with the Republic gunship, but I don't mind. I think it looks fine and the cockpit is very detailed. And speaking of the minifigures, they are nothing special. From what I can tell, this Mandalorian figure right here is just the one that they're releasing in all of the Mandalorian sets this year, and same thing with the Grogu. He doesn't look new either, and I mean, for $250 this is kind of annoying. I wish one of these could be, you know, special in some way just because it's so expensive, but at the same time it definitely does make sense as to why they're just reusing the same figure. So yeah, I mean, overall this set definitely has exceeded my expectations just based on these product images alone. That doesn't make the ship itself any more desirable, it just means that the LEGO set looks objectively better than I was expecting it to, but I guess I'll have to wait and see and make my final judgment on it when I actually get the set in person and review it. Here we have the Darksaber gift with purchase, set number 40917 with 278 pieces. The threshold to get this set is $160, and it will be available from May 1st to May 6th while supplies last. So you can get it if you buy the N-1 Starfighter, or you can get it if you spend $160 on any other LEGO Star Wars order from Lego.com. Regardless though, I mean, it looks good. It looks like the Darksaber, I guess. This set actually leaked last night, so most of you guys might have seen pictures of it already, and from what I can tell, the reception on it is generally positive. However, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of the lightsaber GWPs. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is definitely one of the better looking and more intriguing ones. I mean, based off my first impression, I'd say it's up there with the Luke Skywalker Episode 6 one that came out in 2024, which up until this point was the only one I actually liked, but still, I just think these lightsaber hilts are lazy options for a GWP, especially considering the fact that last year we got the Camino training facility Facility, and then the year before that we got the Droid Carrier, both of those being peak sets that are actually intriguing and looks like they were actually well thought out by LEGO. But then this year in 2026 we're just going back to lightsaber hilts, and again I just think they're lazy and I'm tired of them. While this one does look good, it does resemble the Darksaber, it's just simply not interesting, and I wish instead we could get a cool playset that actually has figures like we've got in the past couple of years. So yeah, I mean that's really all I have to say about it. It's just simply kind of mediocre to me. Anyways though guys, those are my initial thoughts on the UCS N-1 Starfighter along with the Darksaber GWP. The Starfighter definitely has exceeded my expectations, but obviously I can't make my final judgment on it until I get it in hand and review it. So I guess if you're new, consider subscribing and stay tuned for that. And also of course let me know what your guys' thoughts are on these sets down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.